Downtown Jenks is booming, and today one of the stars of the reality TV show Duck Dynasty stopped by the 10 district. Willie Robertson sat down with our Sharon Phillips to talk about the impact of the district's efforts in downtown Jenks on business, faith, and overall community growth.
If you've ever watched the show Duck Dynasty on A&E, you know who Willie Robertson is.
Duck Dynasty was a show that they filmed about our family. It's our entire family and how we run our business. Duck Commander in West Monroe, Louisiana. We ran for, how many seasons it was? 13 maybe. Seasons of TV, so it was 5 years of filming. It was great.
The star was in Tulsa and stopped by to see the progress on the much talked about 10 district in downtown Jenks.
I think they're doing great with the 10, and I just love the idea, of mixing, the old and the new together, and I think it's going to be a great experience for the people of this community.
According to its website, 10 marks the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. Visitors are invited to eat, work, stay, learn, and just have fun. 10 District co-founder Brian Wilkes is a longtime friend of Robertson.
The thing I've learned about Willie is just the amount of resilience he has. And when he walks through downtown Jenks, you can just see that he appreciates that.
Robertson says a big part of his success is his faith.
Every part of our life, our family, our businesses, everything we've done is really attributed to that faith.
The 10 Districts concept has been so successful, they are now having to turn business away.
We are definitely at the point where we're turning people away. We used to have to use incentives to get people here. I think that time has passed. It's the demand is high and the supply is relatively low.
Since all of the new development, the merchants here and the city are working hard to make sure that things like parking spaces and sidewalks are easily accessible. Business continues to boom, including the additions of Motley Market and Cedar and Lily, two new retail concepts, along with a new restaurant called Social. As the 10 continues to build its brand, I asked Robertson about his branding and that famous bandana.
The trademark scarf. Well, when we first filmed Duck Dynasty, it went back to A&E, and they all sat down, they watched it, and they said, look, we love this, we think it's going to be a hit, we think it's going to work. We can't tell you all apart. And so they were like, why don't you pick one thing and just stick with it? So it helps us to figure out which one's the brother and which one's the dad. And so I grabbed the bandana.
In Jenks, Sharon Phillips, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Love those connections.
Yeah,
There are so
how about
many.
that?
And by the way, Willie Robertson just released a book called Gospeler, Turning Darkness into Light, one conversation at a time. We appreciate him speaking with Sharon today.